Today I used the Queen, and you cannot stop me. You can try. You can try as you might, but you cannot stop me. I will triumph. The Queen is interesting. Nidoqueen has got a poison point on it. It's got a poison ground typing. It's immune to status from various avenues. And also, she is my queen. You are my queen. Anyone remember Game of Thrones Season 8? Anybody? Game of Thrones Season 8? The recently released penultimate moment in the fantasy saga. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very well received it was. Chatters, things are happening you wouldn't believe. Things are happening that scarcely even make any sense. What if I quake the earth here? What if I'll throw out a toxic. Maybe they exit it. Dragonair! They've shed skin immediately. Okay, that's crazy. Wow. What is Dragonair about to do to Nido? She is my queen. She doesn't care about Dragonair. Are you as well? Maybe Earthquake does more. I don't know. Let's try it. Earthquake does do more. You cannot get me. I'm better than you. Is this all Dragonair amounts to? Is just doing a bit of chip to Nidoqueen? Anyway, asynchronous chat spell is gonna happen now. Asynchronous chat does now exist, and they can say all sorts of things out of sync with me, and doesn't really matter if they're synchronized or not. I don't care for them, and I don't value them at all. The Queen is kind of going crazy. Okay, well, we can't really 1v1 Blissey very well, because I only have 200 attack, which is measly, and Blissey is dealing far more to me with Ice Beam, so we got to be very careful here. But, you know, pretty good opening for Nidoqueen. We denied layers. We've revealed all the team, including Dragonair, and we've done 60% to Dragonair. They're saying the Queen is incredible. They're saying she's incredible. Folks, I am at a crossroads in my life where I have two different paths. One path involves self-sacrifice, and one involves a fall to, like, falling into human greed. And I'm struggling to pick which one, you know? I'm struggling. I struggle. And I struggle. And no one knows me very well. No one. Oh, wait, I don't have refresh. But it's okay, I got Thunderwaved, which is better than getting poisoned. I think that's okay. I'll just tank the para, but I'm Melodic. I just assumed I have refresh by default. A team by Triangles, by the way, that I found in the depths of the Discord. I have a video coming out about poison types in Gen 3, which is why I found the team for that video. And here I am trying it out because I thought it looked interesting. You know? Anyone? Anyone? Intrigue or no? Any intrigue here? They're saying no. You know, damn all of them for that. How can you do this to me? What defines a person, says a chatter. What defines a person? What defines a person? It's an amazing question. You know. It's an incredible question that I'm having a mental blank on how to answer it. Is identity itself merely a coping mechanism to give ourselves some semblance of purpose or meaning in an inherently meaningless situation we find ourselves in? Who can truly say? Okay, that's bad. They have Peck. I didn't know they had Peck. That's a disaster. Peck is a problem. A Peck is a problem. It's not. Maybe it's not going so well for the Queen. She is my queen, but like, and then what? You know, like what's up next? You seem like the type of guy who licks the yogurt off of the lid. Okay. So like, you know, you purchase yogurt and there's a lid, and you take off the lid, and there's some yogurt on the lid still. Would it not be wasteful to waste that yogurt and throw it away? Why wouldn't you lick the? I thought that was what everyone does. So are you a wasteful idiot? Are you going to waste the yogurt, the perfectly good yogurt that's there? What's wrong with you? Why would you not eat that yogurt that's... I mean, how could you? Is the real... Like, how could you do that? I'm honestly offended by you. I'm offended by that you wouldn't eat that yogurt. That's crazy. That's unbelievable. I'm appalled that you think that's a blight against me as a person. You think that's an insult to me that I'm not wasteful of yogurt. That I'm not a yogurt waster. You're probably the kind of guy that doesn't waste resources. Oh, sorry. You got me. Oh, I've been caught. I'm a non-resource waster, huh? I don't waste resources. There's yogurt and I'm having all of the yogurt instead of some of the yogurt. Wow. Wow, man. These chatters sometimes they're a real... These chatters are a real hoot, I can tell you that much. Okay, this is Sif, who's in and is scary. I have Milo with Marvel Skill, who has 420 defense. That can probably make it happen against a Sif, but the power flinch chance is considerable, which is something. Chatter says, why don't you ever bring up the Neverhood? And the thing is that I do bring up the Neverhood. You don't know me very well at all. I do bring it up. People often ask me, Jimothy, what's your profile picture from? What's your profile picture from on the main channel? And I say it's from the game The Neverhood, a claymation point-and-click adventure game, surrealist game from the 90s that I inherited from my older brother and I played at a young age. It was formative. I don't think it's a great game, but it's one of the most unique and interesting games ever made. One of the most unique and interesting... Look up Neverhood gameplay and you'll be amazed that someone created this freakish game. You'll be amazed by it, I promise you. It's made in clay. They made it out of clay. And you're in like an abstract world where there's no one in. It's very frightening. It's quite frightening and strange. Go look it up. You go look it up. I'm talking about it right now, and I talk about it often. They make claims about me that are provably false, and then they malign me. You see what I have to deal with on a daily basis is the malignance of the chatters. The malignance and the... Okay, I got a surf crit. That's highly auspicious. That's very, very auspicious. Jim, it's me, the Pokemon you currently have out on the field. Melodic? That's you? I don't know what you're up to, Melodic. I didn't get the rest of your message, but hello, how are you? Melodic in the comments, folks. Melodic, the famous Pokemon in the comments, everybody. Melodic, we love her. At any rate, let's continue. Okay, chatters. I guess Celebi here. It's not revealed. They might try to hit my Nidoqueen with something good and fail. HP Grass that was. That's interesting, because that's neutral to Nidoqueen. I have Heal Bell. I can cure the Para. I just realized the team is built around the Heal Bell on Celebi. That makes sense why Milo does not have Refresh. Sometimes I criticize a team building choice and then I notice something else that actually justifies that team building choice that I thought was bad. Actually, I don't even think that Milo without Refresh is bad, to be honest. But I was just assuming it had it. I don't even know if I will Heal Bell here. I think that the Marvel scale could be valued, and it's also effective status immunity to other things that could have poisoning. Which is probably nothing, actually, if it's Peck Scum and maybe Poison Zap, but I don't think so, actually. Anyway, I'm going to Leech Seed here, because it's literally free real estate. LRXC! Famous Battle Factory individual asks me if we are alone in the vast universe. Which is something I don't care about very much. If there's aliens, they'll come and they'll say hello. Maybe they'll kill us all. If there's not aliens, then whatever. We got to reckon with who we are. Why don't you focus on your own life? Your own individual life, rather than looking at the stars. Unless you're like a scientist genius who wants to prove aliens are real, and that's probably like one of a million. So you go do that, and if you are that genius, then I'm not gonna stop you, am I? But if you're just an average Joseph, don't concern yourself with the aliens. If they exist, we'll know. Okay? Unless they're trying to keep it from us, and maybe them trying to keep it from us is a good thing if there's aliens. I don't know. There's aliens? Maybe that's okay. Maybe the aliens are... If they're friendly, well, then let's be friends. I don't know. Maybe there's aliens. I'm more concerned with this Dragonair. It's sort of alien to me. Dragonair. Do you have rest, shed skin? Is that what you do? Is that who you are? Dare I go Nidoqueen and try to heal here? I think no. Yes, I do go Nidoqueen and try to heal here. They would never Ice Beam me. Oh! Thunderwave? You fool. Well, you know. Like, you stink, you know? What are you gonna Ice Beam? For 0 percentile? Oh, it's you. It's you. I see. Intrigue abound, man. Intrigue is everywhere. They got seismic. Okay, if I get full power up, I'm dead. But I need the heal is very important here. I can't be at 49 percentile with this. Do not full power me on this particular turn. Okay, huge. Huge news for Jimothy fans. No. No, they will not full power me again. It won't happen. It won't happen. I have odds here. I've got... Ah, crap. Okay, I can... I'll heal bell the Melodic. We'll try to save it. Melodic is important. It's important. They said MB, but it's sort of my bad for... maybe shouldn't have done this in the first place. I put myself in the position. It's sort of my fault as well. Even if it was unfortunate to get 2 full powers, there's a chance you must acknowledge. Not really a great loop for me here. It's quite okay, I'll say in the chat. You say something in the chat. Sometimes you must speak, and whether those others listen is a different question. Whether anyone listens is a separate scenario. Heal Bell Sif coming down. Heal Bell Sif is coming down. Woohoo! Okay, I think here we do... Okay, they got HP Bug, of course. So this is really tough for various reasons, because I can't really go to, like... If they... Ah, man. Because if they click HP Bug here, it's just a slam dunk. Like, what can I do at all? I think I'm very effed. I'll go to Nidoqueen, but if they dance, it's a problem. They Rock Slid. Oh, that sucks. Rock Slide crit kills me, of course. Oh, that's dead. That's bad. That's unlucky. That we can say that's unlucky. They would not fault me for saying so. I think it's Choice Band. I think is a Choice Band Tyrannisif, because they locked in... They clicked HP Bug once and exited. I think it makes sense to be Choice Band, because they would have danced maybe otherwise. If... Anyway, I'll go to Claydol here. And then what would I invite in? Someone good. Let's try to make something happen here. This I have HP Grass, of course, but wait a second, I'm Modest. Charizard. Modest Charizard might be my beautiful saving grace here if I have enough to KO. And we will check for it. And I will check and check and check if it KOs. No, it doesn't, but... Yeah, unfortunately that's a... Yeah, that's a toughie. That's a tougho. Okay, Leech is the freest thing ever. There's never been a freer scenario. I'm gonna Leech again here. Surely Zap staying in is not very auspicious. Surely. Surely! Sif in. I repeat, Sif is in. Everybody please acknowledge the truth. Okay, I got a few things swimming in my mind here because they're threatening HP Bug or Rock Slide. I have a feeling it'll be HP Bug this time. The safest thing to do is sack Milo, but I think trying to save Milo could be important. I think we could just switch Milo in on Dragonair if it ever comes in. I don't think Dragonair has a way to kill Milo, but it could. It could. Thoughts on it? Says South Park. Let's try to make something happen here. Yes. And this is actually a huge moment because we get the sub. This could bring it all together. They can go Zap here. Okay, they didn't go Zap. I think it's actually very good that they didn't go Zap because that means I pretty much get a free KO. That Charizard switch in on the HP bug may have been exactly what the doctor ordered, folks. Blissey in. I think this fella should be going to Zap. Personally. Okay, we punch this and then... I think Modest Flamethrower does 14. If not, then sign my death warrant right now. If not, then sign my death warrant and have me. And put me in the bin where I belong. Dragon Sif is gone. And this Sif is in. I can just check the lock-in. With a mere substitute. Rock Slide it is. And Claydol should be faster than Blissey, and therefore if I go to Claydol here, I do quite okay. I think you could consider clicking Explosion here. Right? The only time it would be bad trading as a Blissey, but even then I'd ensure Blissey's destruction. I think Sif is faster than me. This dude's faster than me. Alright, you see it's not such a bad scenario at all, no. Okay, and Milo can heal here. Wait, what's important here is whether Blissey can get health back again, because we maybe need to make sure that... Okay, Blissey possibly lives... Okay. That's insanely good for news for Jim. Is that we healed and they didn't heal up Blissey. But it's possible that... I'm pretty damn sure that also Celebi can't kill Blissey. Zap does have Toxic, by the way. I was talking about that before. Okay, this is... I think this is good. I think this is good. Now, how much did HP Bug do to Zard before? Woohoo! You really must forgive me here, folks. You must forgive me. I'm locking in, as they say. Okay, we're at a crossroads. I think my inclination here is to sack Tyranitar. If it's a sack turn. Because Tyranitar... it's not really needed. And it's also actually kind of a... it's full health. It can scout various potentials. Okay. So we now know they're locked into Rock Slide. It's highly interesting as a prospect. We're almost there. It's close. We might not get there in this one. I have an HP Grass to chip you further. And I think we're sacking Sif, of course, but now what? I think we simply win with... I think Celebi actually just beats everything, huh? I'll go Zard. And I'll double check if Flamethrower gets the kill. I think it does. I think so. Yeah, it does 19 without any Modest, so that'll do it. It could be a world where I still lose to this Zapdos. If they bring in Blissey here, they could heal it. But I think I got great optics with the simple Leech Seed. Yeah, they did do that. Good move. That's your best bet there, is to bring the Blissey in to try to heal it. And I'm the kind of fellow who double checks things, and they malign me for it, for not memorizing numbers. They malign me for not memorizing numbers instantly when they happen. And you go ahead and malign me for whatever reason you want, damn you. You go right ahead. I think the Milo Celebi core is a slam dunk here. I don't think there's a winnable path because we just spam Toxic here, and something will likely get poisoned. I could miss, of course, or be full parried, but there you are, you're poisoned. I will just surf here. I'm literally Marvel scale and resist water and ice. What can be done to me? Extremely little. I'll in fact heal for prosperity. I will heal here. To be an ultimate nuisance to the world, I'll heal. I think it's the objectively correct choice, in fact, to heal. I'm sick of all these chatters trying to malign me. They're trying to malign me all day. And they love to ensure my destruction. That's what everyone wants to do, is to ensure my destruction and my suffering. It's really morally deplorable when you think about it, is it not? Like, it's morally reprehensible. It's reprehensible is what it is. It's quite disgusting. If I ever get Milo in on Blissey, I think I win. And here it is. Because we just Toxic here. They have an out, which is Ice Beam Freeze, actually. But I literally have Heal Bell in that case, too. So even then, we're okay, I think. They're going for it. They're going for it. It could possibly result in victory. It's true. Because you could Ice Beam Freeze my Milo and my Celebi. You could. It's entirely a possibility. You reckon Ice Beam just kills Zapdos from here? I think probably. I'll just go for that instead. That'll probably kill Zapdos from here. Yeah. As much safe as Toxic can miss, well, Ice Beam cannot miss. Ooh. Woohoo. A bit of a long one for the first Nidoqueen battle. What was that? 22-minute battle? That was the first battle, wasn't it? That was the first battle. That's okay. What, are you afraid of a 22-minute battle? I was having fun that whole time. People will tell you that 22-minute battle is non-auspicious. I don't care for you. I don't care for you at all if you say that. I find it quite idiotic, in fact. Oh, that's a terrible Toxic miss. It would have been such an enormous Toxic. The Toxic Zapdos is so huge. Wait, what the hell are they doing? They're trying to... What are they doing to me? They've killed them. That wasn't Nidoqueen's fault at all. They're going to say, Jim, why would you use this bad Pokemon? Look at what the universe has done to Nidoqueen, who's a champion. Toxic miss into crit to die? Hey! I gotta play a 5v6 now, damn you. Turn 2. Oh, no. Oh, this is such a disaster. It's crazy. And against Bibbidi Boo as well. Against all people to have this happen to me against. Against Bibbidi Boo, is it? Damn. Unprecedented. Could it have been Rest Zap and this doesn't matter? I mean, it's still a valued thing to do to do. Okay. Zard here, try to get the sub up. And apply some pressure. I think if they go Zap, it would represent Rest Zap. This will be a nice chip against Jolteon. That's beautiful damage. You go ahead and HP something against... Oh, you roar in the... Okay. I care for you. I care for you. I care for you. You got a Gengue? Zap, Jolt, Fortress, Pursuit... Maybe Pursuit Sif? I don't know. Leftovers aren't revealed. There's a damn gangway. I wasn't sure it could fit. I wasn't sure it could fit. Well, and the team sort of lacks a good defensive backbone then. So that could be good news. And plus we got Pursuit Sif ourselves. Oh, just Ice Punch crit my Sif. Why don't you? Okay, I should have crunched, I guess, but... Ah, man. I'm getting screwed on this one. We're getting screwed. We're getting effed. There's no good at all. What's happening? What's happening to me is horrible. They're maligning me all over. Are you gonna explode? Maybe I'll try to bait and explode. Find the spin and then... I'm alive. Post-explosion. Okay, that's great news. Zap in. Quite a disaster. Does Hidden Power get me? Yeah, I'm not special defense invested. I think I'm dead to Hidden Power if it's modest zap, which I'm thinking it is because it's toxic. Also, imagine if this zap was toxic, we'd be in a much better position. If Nidoqueen did not die in vain, it'd be terrible. It would be foolish to think of that Nidoqueen can have a fair go. Okay, well this... we're just going to say that one was ordained by heaven to be lost. I don't know why they have something against me on that one, but another crit is crazy there. GG to that individual. It's alright. At some point, they'll give me a freebie too. We can't be too upset and fixated on that. One day, I'll get a freebie. One day, I'll crit every move and like freeze people. Okay, so we can't be too upset, can we? We can't be upset. The universe, it works in mysterious ways. Things happen. Okay. Metagross lead. Do you think they would just blow up? I'm not so sure. I think it's banned meta, yeah. And Milo effectively does check this. Good thing I didn't throw away my valued Nidoqueen, who I value very highly. I think I've got a problem with Snorlax, I'm noticing. I do have Celebi Leech Seed is good against it, and Sif Sand, but I don't have a Steel type on the squad. Alright, Celebi has some defense too, so we'll go there. I'll Leech it. We'll go ahead and try to make Sand when we... if they let us. Sand and Leech Seed hopefully will... make quick work of this Snorlax. I don't know though. It could just sort of power through all this. Curse Body Slam. Do you think they click Body Slam again here? I'm tempted to go Charizard, who would get insane value out of switching in on an Earthquake here. I'm gonna do it. Okay, they exited to Suicune, which does stop me in my tracks quite a bit. That does get me. I'm gonna go Milo because they could Ice Beam my Celebi on the way in. They got Raw Suicune. That's a good reveal. Means they don't have Talk, probably. We don't have Raw on this team, so it's a toughie against Suicune, to be honest. It's a tough one. But at least we now know the truth of it. The truth of it all. Carmine, Surf, Raw, Rest is the set, I would assume. So no Ice Beam means I'm just going to go straight to Celebi. It's a concern though, because we could run out of Leech Seeds over the course of a game. It's happened before. It could happen again. It's happened before and it could happen again to you. It could happen to you, chatter. Milosif Joseph. Who exists here? Let's try to surf for the road. Blissey. Will poison you. Wait a second. No, I have Heal Bell in the back. It's fine. Or is it? Yes, it's fine. I'm T-waved, which I don't even mind too much. That's quite okay. It's really quite okay. Damn. This is going to be a tough one. I think Charizard looks pretty good here, potentially. Blissey plus Snorlax is crazy. You don't see that too often. It is a concept. It's like double, they call it double blob. to be insanely good versus special attackers. And if there's a guy who's good to have against that, I think it's Charizard. That might be their undoing, is that Charizard can punch these blobs. It can punch them. We also might have... We could have good damage with the Charizard HP Grass. We're modest Charizard. I'm gonna try to get Nidoqueen in, maybe. Why don't I try a Taunt here? That could be huge. Earthquake is equally quite good. Because it would damage you. And if you heal... You'll throw out an Earthquake. Okay, Salamence. You think it's physical Salamence and they Quake here? I think I live if so. We're unboosted. They're checking for it? Okay. So fair enough. Extremely fair to check for whether I have Ice Beam or not. I don't just get free KOs against an individual who's smart. No, they check my coverage and now they know not to lose their Salamence in this scenario. Okay. Such a toughie, man. I don't think I'm built for this matchup. I don't think so. It's blue hell with a pink kicker with a Blissey there. I could heal bell my Melodic. I think I'll keep it Parrot. It's fine to be Parrot, I think. I gotta preserve Leech Seeds, amazingly, to stop the Suicune from running amok. I must do it. I must prevent that Suicune from being freakish. Otherwise it will be freakish and I won't be able to get it. We are in a position not enviable. They have Ice Beam, they likely have Ice Beam. I have a lot of special defense. Okay, this is good. 209 speed I have. How fast is, like, standard Suicune? 210. Are you serious? 210? Oh, man, I can't taunt it. Oh, no. Okay, that's crazy. What if I taunt it anyway? They're not going to rest right now. How much do I take from the Surf? Nidoqueen Sif. I don't know. I take the 60 in that case. The head calc says we're taking like actually quite a low amount. I'm faster. Oh, I'm faster than this particular switch. They don't have the investment. That's insane. That's insane. Okay. Well, I kind of want to Ice Beam. What if the Salamence comes in? That would be so crazy. Surely they don't stay and to stay would be horrible here for opponent. Okay, they go Blissey. I pretty good attempt at the Ice Beam. Can't be too upset with that. Okay. Well, Nidoqueen have maybe the checkmate against Suicune here. Nidoqueen could be the answer. We're bulky enough to take a Surf and we stop it from resting. We're just going to be very proactive. Okay, we took a bit of chip here. I think I still live a Surf. I'm going to go Charizard. Call me a doofus and a boofus if you want. They got a Roma. Okay, this is insanely intriguing, folks. The intrigue is off the charts right now. Ice Beam is their only attack. That's information. That's information that can be used in contexts. They're probably going to click Ice Beam here to... I'm low on time. We're gonna be quicker than this. They're probably going to use Ice Beam to potentially break my sub on Charizard. Can't really find the punch opportunity there, so we'll not even go for it. Okay. Now we could heal Bell, I suppose. Couldn't we? They got Suicune in. Damn. Also, the Aroma healed the Toxic, so we don't even have that checkmate scenario any longer, do we? I don't think there's any need to Leech Seed here, because HB Grass also applies pressure. We want to preserve Leech Seed to deny the rest later. This could be the longest game of all time. I'm sorry, folks. I do apologize to you for this, because this is probably going to be a long one. Aroma again. Milo Toxic can also force rest. Terrible, terrible miss. Dreadful. Dreadful miss moment. It's a full para, but same deal really. Okay, so I could crunch with Sif. We could go. I think Charizard is most damage. And we live one Surf, I think? Do we live a Surf even? We might not even live a Surf on Charizard, to be honest. No, we do live a Surf. Well, okay, I think I gotta go for the HP Grass. I think that has to be it. If I sub, I'm dead to Sand here. I have to try. It worked. That could be a game-winning... That could have been a game-winning move. I think Blaze... Yes, Blissy's dead. I killed Blissey. Can you believe what I've done? Oh, wow. Oh, they forfeited. Whoa! All of a sudden, it's not a long game because look at what Jimothy can do when he locks in. Woohoo! The punch of a lifetime. You can't sub-punch there or you'll die to the sand, man. You gotta punch directly and then the Flamethrower Blaze range kills the Blissey. There's no Blissey on your team, you're done. You have no more Aroma. Suicune eventually loses. Blissey was the key, and you lost it. Yeah, they could have gone Snorlax instead, but Snorlax also would have died, which probably also prompts a forfeit, to be honest. Insane gaming. They're saying it's a 100% win rate with Nidoqueen, even though it was 2 very long battles. No, there was 3. There was one where I got the Mandate of Hell. Because they decided to kill me. Well, chatters, I want to synchronize. Sorry, unsynchronizing you. You've been desynchronized. Get killed. Whoops, I became the raccoon. That was not intentional. I'm a bit sick of that raccoon, okay? I was once the most famous of all Jimothys, and now that stupid raccoon has taken over my SEO, man. You search Jimothy and the raccoon comes up instead of me now. How could this happen? I'm in a rivalry with that raccoon, to be honest. You think just because you're a raccoon who's a sphere that you're special, man? You think you're special because you're a sphere raccoon? What's with you? I don't have anything against the raccoon, I'm sorry. Maybe I have something against the mania surrounding the raccoon and turning it into like a merchandise product. I don't know. I'm going to click on the worst cheeseburger ever for the vote. And then we're going to do Scrandle Gaming. Iced bun free for Wednesday fans, mate. Or the cheeseburger worst of all time. I'm going to go with the iced bun. I used to eat stuff like that when I was a child. Like a bread roll with icing on it and sprinkles on it. And they called it that good. It was $1 at the corner store though, mate. Just a dollary-do at the corner store, mate. For a dog. What did they call it? They had a name for that. There's an Australian name for the iced icing. A bun with icing on it. It's called like a funny finger. I don't remember what it's called. What's that called? Anyone Australians know what the hell I'm talking about? Am I making something up? Now I'm fixated on this. What is that called? I'll think of it. I'm clicking on the Smash Burger. It actually looks quite good. For $6.52. It's not too expensive. Slice of pizza half eaten from hell. Or chili hot dog with a beer. Worst I've ever seen. What am I looking at? Is this the Hulk? Grabbing the beer like he can barely even hold on to it. He's gonna crush it if he's not delicate enough. Why is this being held in like a giant fist? I think that's part of the chair. That's shaped like a giant fist. They have chairs. No, that's a man's hand. No, it looks like a freaking like a statue of the Hulk. Okay, the slice of pizza loses. They liked Hulk Hand. Hulk Hand was a winner. Slider box deal, 6 beef sliders, mozza sticks, onion rings, and fries. This is excellent. What's better than this? You go to the football and you with your family of 6, and you get the funniest slider box deal, and you. Oh man, this would be a beautiful memory of mine if I grew up in the States, brother. Go to the game, get the slider box deal. That's the highlight of my week. You gotta click on that. That's beautiful. Plus onion. Who doesn't love an onion ring? Come on. Cup of pigs in blankets, mate, or the cheesy chips. Grommet. Don't even waste my time, mate. Grommet. Herring and onion fish brötchen, or the hot dog with relish. I think people underrate this fish. It sort of looks weird because the scales are still on the fish, but I feel like the bread usually looks pretty good, and it's got like pickles on it. I don't know if this relish... Nah, I feel like the bread looked better there than the hot dog. Like a hot dog is just a stick of processed meat. At least that's real fish, you know. At least it's real fish. It's not something we commonly consume in Australia or anything, but I'd give it a try. And it's much cheaper also, and it looks like fresher. Anyway, chicken and chips is looking pretty damn good. I think the chicken and chips on the left look more picturesque. That's kind of bizarre to me that would win. I thought the other chicken and chips looked far better. The medium rare steak roll from New Zealand. I suck at doing a New Zealand accent, actually. Chibli. Steak pie mash. The steak roll would win in Auckland. Cheeseburger looking. I thought that was a donut at first. That's how horrible that looks. Cheeseburger. No, beef brisket roll wins on that one. The beef brisket roll looks alright. And fried chicken in a cone. Or the shrimp sandwich with fries. I am allergic to shrimp. Which we call it prawn. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter very much. Sometimes Australians will get upset with you if you call it a shrimp. They're like, mate, it's not a shrimp, it's a prawn. Get it right, alright? Here we don't say shrimp, we say prawn, mate. Honestly, it doesn't matter very much. It's not a big deal. It's not a big problem. I don't care what you call it. I know what you mean either way. I might even interchange the two. I might say shrimp sometimes. It's not a big problem. But I think Australia is sort of a funny country where we're desperate for any semblance of culture whatsoever. And so this calling a shrimp a prawn is like the best thing we've got, and so we're very defensive about that. But it's sort of nothing. And we have fairy bread and Vegemite. Look up Vegemite, folks. That's one of our prized national achievements is Vegemite. It's Marmite spread with a bit of like salt in it. That's the best we can do. Vegemite is the best we can come up with. We did make Bluey though, so we're national heroes for that. And we have Tame Impala and stuff. Picnic at Hanging Rock, the film, is a classic. Anyway, I'm clicking on the shrimp sandwich. Looks better than a cone with chicken in it. Get out of here. Okay. Anyway, more or less. Autism or Sonic? Which is being searched more. And the Sonic music has come on cue here. Sonic the Hedgehog 06 soundtrack. I think people are searching for Sonic more than autism. Holy crap, man! Sonic is getting 6 million searches monthly. Wow. Massive franchise still to this day. Prostate exam or used cars. I feel terrible for this person he's just a guy, but I guess he's associated with the concept of a prostate exam because he's in like a hospital gown. That's terrible to just be the prostate exam guy for more or less. I don't think people are searching prostate exam that much. Whoever you are, I think there's more to you than just prostate exam on this. You're not just the prostate exam guy, okay? You probably have thoughts and feelings beyond that. There's much more to you than that. I think you're a hero. SpongeBob versus PayPal. That's a tough one. SpongeBob is an icon. He's famous. PayPal, however, is probably being searched a lot because it's a website people use for payment. I don't know why, though. There's fees for no reason. There's fees on PayPal for no reason. Dwayne Johnson or Miley? This is Spotify. Dwayne, I think, is the more famous individual, but it's music, so I don't think Dwayne has famous music besides like Moana soundtrack or something, or like the Rock theme music. Pitbull or Miley? What does Pitbull do? Every dog has its day. Pitbull has the worst music ever. I think Miley destroys. Damn it. As if Pitbull is more... that's kind of crazy to me. I think Pitbull's horrible. I'm imagining Pitbull's songs and they're just get nothing. Glaive? Who's Glaive? That's a weapon from World of Warcraft. That is not a person. That's a legendary rogue weapon from the Burning Crusade. That is not a human being. Dominic destroys. Steve Martin on Spotify? No, not on Spotify. Maybe if we're talking about Pink Panther stars. Times starred in the Pink Panther series. Alright, folks. More or less, we've got movie ratings now. I'm going to say Black Panther is going to defeat Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Thunder. Blood and Thunder. I actually would have expected Black Panther to have a higher rating than that. That's about right, though. I would say even less for Black Panther. Sort of just another Marvel film, isn't it? Anyway, The Green Mile should win. The Green Mile wins. It wins. Windfall. I don't know this one. Jesse Plemons is a great actor. One of my favorite actors. Jesse Plemons is one of those actors who is great in every single thing he's in. I don't know. Maybe that's not true. He's great in everything I've seen him in my life. He was outstanding in Breaking Bad and all else. What was that film? Judas and the Black Messiah. He was very good. I don't know Windfall. Is it good? It's got Jesse. It's got Jesse Plemons. It's also got... Is that Ryan Gosling? No. That's someone who's looking like Ryan Gosling. It's got Jesse, so I'm thinking it could be better than Green Mile. Purely because of out of respect for Jesse Plemons, who is amazing. But I'm going to go for Green Mile. I don't know what Windfall is. Okay. Jesse Plemons has been in a bad movie. It's true. Splash, I've seen in this before. I don't know... I don't remember the rating for it, though. I think it was a low rating. It was higher than Windfall. Damn it. Now, this I don't know. The Heir Apparent, starring Jerome Saul. Sort of a cityscape and a man with a gun. A grand, slick adventure like this. Like the best Bond films of yore. Okay. I think Splash could beat it. It's probably got a 5... No, it's got a 6.4. They're trying to kill me in more or less. It's got a 0.1% higher. Get out of town. Total amount defrauded from investors in a Ponzi scheme or a pair of melons. I'm going to say the pair of melons does not compare to the Ponzi scheme. Oh, what? 64 bill. Yo. 45k for the melons is absurd. Why? How come in Japan they pay like $10 trillion for a watermelon? What's up with that? That's so silly. I don't know what's going on with that. People talk about that sometimes. I think I saw a Ludwig video where he's like, I ate the world's most expensive strawberry. That's not what Ludwig sounds like. Why is that my Ludwig impression? I ate the world's most expensive strawberry. No, that's not him. That's not what he sounds like at all. Jimothy, come on. He paid like 5,000 for the strawberry, and it was just like a normal strawberry. I don't know what's going on. I think the diamonds are forever, they say. I still don't get why a diamond is worth 100 mil, but it is apparently. The violin found on the Titanic is probably worth quite a bit. Yeah, it's over 1.7 million. Beats Electronics. That's going to be in the billions, surely. Oh, it's only 3 bill. Dr. Dre has low equity. 3 bill is nothing. 3 bill? Dr. Dre? Just 3 bill is a lot of money. I'm kidding. Days the first moon landing lasted. The mission. Wasn't it like 2 weeks to go to the moon and back? No, it was probably a bit longer. Oscar's Meryl Streep has been nominated for... Oh. I'm going to say moon landing. It was less than a week. It was less than 2 weeks. It was 8 days it took to go to the moon and back. That's incredible. Sorry, Meryl, for having like a lack of faith in you. I'm sorry to Meryl. I didn't know. I didn't know that you were that excellent. LeBron James's championship rings. Surely LeBron... Okay, I don't even know what a championship ring is, I guess. I guess that's a scarce resource. They don't give that out to everybody. I thought LeBron James was the best player for many years or something, and he's got like 50,000 accolades, but I probably in some other metric, but not championship ring. I don't even know what a championship ring is. Is that just winning the whole NBA? I don't know, man. I don't know. Honestly, people think of sports as like a thing that everyday average Joes get into and is very accessible. I find sports... Like, I'm interested in watching some basketball. It sounds cool, but I don't know like where to watch the basketball. There's like 5 different streaming services, all that are paid, but or you can do the fake ones, but they give you a virus or something, and then there's... And which team am I supposed to go for in the end? I'm not American. I don't live in America, so what am I going to go for? Like the Lakers? That's lame. They're the best team, aren't they? I don't know who each person is, and sometimes they get traded. What's the economics of trading people? What is the complexities of all the rules of the sports? It's like I would have a better time getting into like a competitive Counter-Strike or something. Makes more sense than getting into basketball, as like without growing up with it and being surrounded by it. It's actually quite difficult to understand. Like, I can't just get into basketball at the click of my fingers. It's like I'm navigating a freaking... like a jungle where everything is foreign and out to get me. They're all trying to get me. Anyway, US presidents who are left-handed has to be more than 4 presidents. Okay, 8 of them. There you go. Films Elvis Presley was in. Probably a lot. There was this film that my nonna once watched where Elvis Presley was like playing himself twice. He was 2 Elvis Presleys, but one had a blonde wig on. And it was like Elvis Presley's brother. And I think it was not that good of a film, but it had Elvis in it, so they liked it. Surely he was in... Yeah, he was in what? He was in 33 films? I've never heard of a single one of them. I've seen one of them and I don't remember the name of it. Letters in the Longest Oxford? Wasn't it like 20-something? Okay, it's more than 33, let's say. Yes, 45 letters. Alright, GG to... I'm always getting 20 in this, man. They're trying to kill me with the movie ratings. And the Spotify streamers. They always try to kill me with that. I am from the past, says a cat. Thank you. Well, chatters, goodbye. Bye-bye. I go now, and I'm going to have a cup of tea now. And I'm going to do editing and stuff. And live my life. And maybe I'll even have a watermelon. Maybe I'll even eat a watermelon. We've got some watermelon over there. I could cut the watermelon and eat it. I could do that. You couldn't stop me. And no, it's not from the Watermelon Man, folks. It's not from the one... there's only one guy that sells watermelon in China. Listen to your idiot self. It's from a different person. It's from a different person. You know the whole street hates that guy because he's loud as hell. The entire street who lives here hates him. And they... In fact, he had the police called on him because he was making too much noise. The police come and say, hey, turn off that racket. He turns off the speaker. peeks over the corner. Have they left yet? Have the police gone? Okay, turns it right back on, the bastard. He turns it back on as soon as the police leave. As soon as they leave, he turns on the speaker. Shigwa, Shigwa. And this is the person you defend. This is the one you defend. He's actually despicable. He's not even, like, admirable at all. He's just like a... He's a villain. He's a villain. He's pissing off everybody who lives nearby. No one even buys his watermelons because they're pissed off at him. Anyway, see you, folks.